I'm Sarah Gore, and this is Open House NYC. We have some special destinations on this week's show, including a river cruise throughout Central Europe. We check out an ultra-modern ode to tropical living in Miami. Plus, we check out a modern renovation of a classic townhouse in San Francisco. And the stylish duo behind Dekar Design show off the chic results in their client's Dumbo home. But first, modernism in Stamford, Connecticut at this unique geometric stunner.
It was truly a labor of love, where I combined design, comfort, and art. And that's the definition of good living.
Welcome to Open House NYC. Today I'm coming to you from this expansive apartment overlooking iconic Union Square. When you come into this palatial corner great room, you immediately notice the sheer scale with soaring 16-foot ceilings and huge windows framing views that make you feel like you're floating above the trees. The airy open floor plan accommodates both living and dining areas, plus an open chef's kitchen. And the master suite is a beautifully appointed escape from the bustle of the city. One of 3 ensuite bedrooms in this over 2,800 square foot home. Let's kick things off in Stamford, Connecticut. We are at an impressive international style home with modern open interiors that are an art collector's dream. It features 14-foot ceilings, a gallery hall, and walls of glass that frame panoramic views. We join the owner, who also happened to have designed it, for a tour.
Hi, I'm Rena Pertuzzi. Welcome to my home here in Stamford, Connecticut. This house was built in the international style of architecture, first defined by Philip Johnson in the 1920s. Clean lines, uninterrupted spaces, wide windows, and strict geometric forms. I designed every inch of this home to be both functional and exciting, and I can't wait to show you around, so come with me. As soon as I walked into this entry hall, I knew I wanted this to be my home. I knew this wall would be the perfect place to showcase art. But I really wanted to make a bold design statement here, so one of the things we did was paint a gray strip so that the artwork would pop. There's also a library off of the entrance hall that I designed to be unexpected and unpredictable, 2 qualities that I love in a home. This is the space that really sold me on the house. We designed this space to be able to hold my collection of many items. We have slats with lucite shelves that can be moved around. The metal that frames out the fireplace is a unique design element that wraps around to the other side and actually holds drawers. So there actually isn't a single shade of white in this house. It's all shades of gray. And the profile of these furnishings speak to the design of the house. They're all straight edges, rectilinear, and they are modern. I love this space. This is my happy space. This is a media room, a screening room, just an overall chill space. I love this wallpaper. It's a shot from 1950s Venice Opera House, and everyone is sitting in their boxes waiting for the performance to start. It makes me feel like these people are watching us as the performers. Every space opens up to this amazing yard. People that live in glass houses have to have something fabulous to look outside on, so we had to really do a great job in designing a space that could be as dynamic and interesting architecturally as what's going on inside. The outdoor space allows you to do a lot of great things: swim, sun, eat, read. There's even a meditation garden that's filled with flowers and a circular space that lets you ponder the universe and your place in it. In this outdoor space, we really tried to pay homage to the rectilinear lines of the house. So the privet hedge and the boxwood hedge are all very squared off, but it's very much like going to a high-end resort. You get into that pool and you grab a cocktail and you've escaped. Thanks so much for coming and seeing my home. It was truly a labor of love, where I combined design, comfort, and art. And that's the definition of good living.
Coming up next, style on the waterfront in Brooklyn with design partners Dolores Suarez and Caroline Grant. Welcome back to Open House NYC. Now we're in Dumbo with the founders of Dekar Design. They created chic and memorable moments throughout while keeping it warm, welcoming, and of course, comfortable. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Caroline.
And I'm Dolores, and we're the founders of Dekar Design.
Welcome to our project in Dumbo.
This is a new build, and we were tasked by the client to give it character and personality.
We did this by adding various wall coverings, vintage rugs, and unique lighting.
We're excited about the project and can't wait to show you around.
We love giving a place a sense of entry. So we added a velvet bench where you can sit and put your shoes on, and we thought it was a perfect opportunity to add hand-painted Gracie wallpaper when you look up and you feel like you're swimming with koi fish.
We started the dining room off with this antique mirror. As a designer, sometimes you have to work with the existing bones of the space. And here there's a bump out because of the mechanicals inside the walls. We saw it as an opportunity and created a moment out of the alcove. Because this is a long loft-like apartment, one of the challenges was to bring light into the back of the space. And at the same time, we had to divide the space. And this mirror does both. And because the family likes to entertain a lot, we created a custom wood table that seats 10 people. We contrasted the table with these chairs that we paired in two different fabrics. The front's a leather, and then the back has a linen fabric by Zach & Fox, which brings in a vintage feel. Because this is an open floor plan,
We had to create a visual dialogue with the living room. So again in here, we decided to add bold wallpaper to ground the room. We printed a custom pattern on grass cloth, which gives it a more textured feel and picks up on the fabrics in the room. So we started with an oversized sofa that we covered in mohair to give it a little dressiness, but the sofa's big enough that everyone can fit on it and sit by the fire. To finish off the space, we add this asymmetrical light fixture, which adds drama, but doesn't block the view to the garden. But there's a really great view of it from the master.
this room has an amazing view, but this wall of glass made it feel like a hotel. Our job was to give it a warm and cozy feeling while still maintaining its light and airy nature. We used the chinoiserie wallpaper to create a garden feel and echo the greenery outside. We weren't afraid to use a darker color because we have so much natural light. And these sculptural lamps, which are more modern, juxtapose nicely with the chinoiserie wallpaper. Because this is a modern space, we wanted to embrace it and have a little fun with it, including this fireplace, which we designed to have a contemporary feel. And then we added this incredibly soft banana leaf rug. And before we go, I'm just going to show you the view real quick. Brooklyn really does have the best views. It's hard to believe this was a white box when we started.
But by adding fireplaces, fun wall covering, and lighting, we were able to turn it into a home.
I hope you enjoyed the tour.
Coming back to the break, style in San Francisco at this renovated townhouse. Welcome back to Open House NYC. Now we take a special trip out to San Francisco's Nob Hill neighborhood for a look at a gut renovation of a historical townhouse. The timeless elegance begins curbside with the restored original brick facade. But as you enter, you immediately notice how developers accentuated the home's flow and layout. So every floor is bright and airy and modern. And wait until you see the show-stopping views.
Welcome to San Francisco. I'm Joanna Lily Wong, one of the developers here at 1350 Jones Street. This home is located in Nob Hill, one of the city's most prestigious neighborhoods. This is where all the railroad tycoons of the 1800s built their historic mansions. And this home is of that era. When we first saw this property, we knew we had to retain this beautiful facade, but we gave it a fresh look with cream paint and charcoal trim. We even preserved the original stained glass, which really sets the tone for the home. But as soon as you step inside, you know this house is going to be something different. This home was completely redesigned, and we made both horizontal and vertical additions. Here in the foyer, a dramatic tone is set with this beautiful honed marble floor and a sculptural staircase. I just love standing under it and seeing it curve all the way up to the skylight. We finished it in Venetian plaster, which accentuates that light and gives the whole thing a romantic glow. Off the foyer is this media and wine room, which is of course climate controlled and displays 260 bottles. We also have a wet bar with walnut millwork, but why not take your drink outside? Accordion doors open up to the serene garden. There's 30-foot tall bamboo for privacy and a perfect cutout view of the city. Let's head upstairs. The master suite takes up the entire 3rd floor and consists of bathroom, 2 huge closets, study, and this stunning bedroom. I mean, can you imagine waking up to these views every day? We added this cozy reading nook with gold grass cloth wallpaper. It's the perfect place to curl up with a book, especially when you've got a toasty fireplace going. The bathroom is the epitome of modern luxury with slabs of beautiful honed marble. And the vanity is plenty long, so nobody's going to be fighting over space. And I know I mentioned the 2 closets are huge, but these closets are a fashion lover's dream. In fact, I can't think of a dreamier master suite than this one. And now, at last, let's go to the top floor. Coming up here takes your breath away, and I don't mean from the stairs. The only word that can do justice to a view like this is wow. You can see Coit Tower, the Bay Bridge, downtown, and the water. But the best part is that these floor-to-ceiling glass sliders open all the way up. It literally puts the city at your feet. What defines this warm and inviting living area is this gas linear fireplace surrounded by a honed marble slab and custom millwork. This steel dining table weighs over 600 pounds. We had to crane it into the house. But it's the perfect contrast to the custom white oak banquette that we built. This white oak continues right into the kitchen. I just love this waterfall island. I love how this vein continues from the counters down to the floor. Every surface has been paneled for a seamless finish. It's a kitchen that's a place to cook, gather, and celebrate. Because let's face it, if you live in this place, every day is a celebration. I hope you enjoyed exploring this modern take on a San Francisco classic with me. The result is a jewel in Nob Hill, one that offers luxury, convenience, and an unforgettable view.
Coming up just after the break, join us as we drift through some of Europe's most stunning landscapes and dynamic cities aboard the most luxurious and stylish ship on the Danube. Welcome back. Now we take a truly special trip to Europe with AMA Waterways. Co-owners Rudy Schreiner and Christine Karst have pioneered how people experience the continent's famous rivers. In the process, they've created a new level of river cruise opulence. We were invited aboard their newest ship, the AMA Magna, as it sailed down the legendary Danube River. This ship is the ultimate way to see some of Europe's most dynamic cities and landscapes in luxury, with even more space and more choices. What more could you want? Take a look.
Hi, I'm Rudy Schreiner. Welcome to our newest ship, the AMA Magna. I'm going to let our hotel manager, Christian, take you for a closer look on the AMA Magna.
Welcome aboard on the most beautiful and unique ship on the Danube River, MS AMA Magna. Follow me and let's take a closer look. As soon as you enter on our beautiful ship, here is the place where you check in. This is our reception. After check-in, we bring you to your stateroom, the most luxurious on the river. Let's go see one of those staterooms. There are 99 beautiful staterooms on board the AMA Magna, but this one is the finest. We call this the owner suite. It's over 700 square feet, which is bigger than many apartments. Immediately, you will notice the details, the rich dark wood, the black and white marble bar. You will also notice the plush textured materials of the furniture. Put your feet up and enjoy a drink. You deserve it. There is a decorative fireplace, a dining area, and a walk-in closet. There's also an outdoor deck behind this wall of glass. The bedroom itself is truly the lap of luxury. It's like sleeping in a cloud. There is a huge bed and a pop-up television. But why do you want to watch television when the most extraordinary view is at your feet? This is the Danube after all, and this cruise runs through some of the most beautiful cities. After a day of exploring, this is a perfect place to come home. But the Ama Magna is not just about the rooms. There is so much more to see. Please follow me. There are so many amenities available to our guests. On the piano deck, there is a general shop. There you can buy lederhosen to jewelries and everything else in between. There is a hairstylist to keep you beautiful and fashionable. To keep your body in shape, there is a gym where you can get stronger indoor or out. And after, you can have a fresh juice in our relaxing Zen wellness. Cheers. And here you can indulge a manicure, pedicure, or massage, or maybe all three. There is even a cinema. And if all this relaxing makes you hungry, let's go see what there is to eat. From morning until night, the culinary options on board the Ama Magna are almost endless. There are 4 restaurants: al fresco, main dining room, Jimmy's wine bar, and the more formal chef's table restaurant. Each one has their own atmosphere and mood, from the casual to the romantic. This is the Danube, after all. But one thing they have in common: they are all delicious. So here is the sun deck, which spans the entire length of the ship. There is so much to do up here. You can have a drink at the bar, or you can take a dip in the pool or jacuzzi. You can practice your short game at the putting green, or stretch your legs on this walking track. And speaking of stretching, we have yoga classes up here. Whatever activity you want, the Ama Magna probably has it. Well, Rudy, I hope I told them about everything on the Ama Magna. We'll see you on board.
Thanks, Christian, and we'll see you on the Danube. Cheers.
Coming up after the break, we're in Miami at an architectural gem. Welcome back to Open House NYC. Now we're in Miami with architect Rene Gonzalez. Rene created this ultra-modern home to be a unique ode to tropical living. It's a prime example of trends we've seen in modern architecture, and Rene uses only concrete, wood, and glass in their most honest forms, while always maintaining a connection to the natural surroundings. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Rene. I'm the principal of Rene Gonzalez Architects. Welcome to Miami. This is our design for a resilient Miami home that embraces the environment. The home is elevated on stilts, and we've brought all of the spaces up to the upper level to address sea level rise. Since this is an urban location, we wanted to make this house feel like it's a retreat. And therefore, we designed a stair that retracts into the belly of the house. And it obviously creates for a very dramatic entrance. Follow me. So this is a very tropical house that is organized as a series of independent pavilions so that you flow from one to the other, and as a result really experience the environment and the landscape. We paid a lot of attention to detail in this house, and it's evident in the large pivoting panel, which is the front door. Because the house is designed as a retreat, in the living pavilion, all the planes are designed to feel like they're floating and oriented towards the sky. The idea in the living room was to create a situation where thresholds disappear. And as a result, we have floor-to-ceiling doors that completely pocket into the walls. We've designed the interiors to really be in harmony with the exterior. The materials are the same and flow from inside to outside. Just like in the living room, in the dining room, the walls are inclined to orient you towards the sky. The selection of the furniture and the art is meant to have an ethereal and tactile quality, and the kitchen is meant to be a subtle reflective backdrop to the architecture. Across the courtyard is the master bedroom pavilion and the 2 guest bedroom pods. The master bedroom has a grand scale, but the areas themselves are defined using platforms and materials to create intimacy. The shower in the master bedroom is designed to further create a complexity of space by using glass and mirrors. And the bronze stair is meant to amplify the space vertically to create drama and leads to the roof terrace. For me, this house is meant to strike a balance between environmental resiliency and luxury living. It's our responsibility to build like this in the future.
Thanks for watching. Like what you see on the show? Well, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have so many more beautiful homes to share. How about love? Share these homes, you know?